Hey guys, how's it going? It's Build_Master YT back at it again with another video. In this one, I'm going to be restarting the rebuilding series, and I know quite a lot of you have been very excited to see this, as the last one, let's just say, did extremely well. I think every single video has over 1,000 views, I think over 1,500 views at that, so even better. Now this video will be in two parts. The first part will be actually building the island and showing you what I'm doing, and then the second part of this video will be me explaining how this series is going to work, because it's not going to be working the same as last time. So let's carry on with the building behind us. So first of all, I'm going to be building the spawn area, and I wanted to keep the stone brick sort of look, as I thought, well, it just worked so well last time that I think it will work this time. Now, before we carry on, I want to say the theme for the entire island will be, well, islands. Now, some of you will probably be confused and like, well, what do you mean islands? You're playing islands. Well, what I mean is that everything will be on floating islands. So all the animal farms, all the auto farms, all like the buildings and stuff will all be on floating islands, which I think will come out very well. I mean, if you saw by the pixelated image on the thumbnail, you'll be able to see that, well, it did look quite good. So first of all, there you go, you can see this is what the islands are going to look like. They're not just normal square bases like the ones last time. These ones actually have texture and detail. Like now, I'm building a pool or like pond sort of thing, where I'm going to be adding water, coral, seagrass, just to give it a bit more like environmental stuff, like water obviously, and I add like a mound and hills and all sorts, and it does come out very well, so please do make sure that you watch through the whole thing. So there we go, I'm now going to be building some coral and adding some seagrass just to add a bit more detail to the grass pool area. Then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building a mini obby area. Now I won't be building the entire obby, but you can see that I've built the leaderboard on a mini like floating island all by itself, which is kind of what the entire islands and separate things are going to be. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building a little mound / hill, depending on whatever you call it. This is just to add a bit more 3D-ness to the place, because if it's all flat, which the problem I had was like that last time, it did not come out very well. Let's all be honest. It wasn't as good as it could be. So I'm making sure that I add texture, I add detail. I spent even more time and effort on this because I want it to be perfect. So there you go, you can see I just added trees. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building the first separate island from this one. So I'm going to be building a bridge out of pine. And now what I'm going to be building is the island to the teleport hub. Now the teleport hub will work as there is teleporter stations, and then each station will have different teleports, but that will all make sense in the future videos. So you can see here I'm building the island with like the curved, not like square thing, and then I'm going to be adding some scenery and some stone beneath it just to make it look a bit nicer. So let's add some trees, some flowers. I even add some wheat crop as well, just because, well, Roblox is all about growing things and making farms, so I thought that was right. So here you go, you can see I'm placing stone underneath it. Just like Minecraft floating islands, I guess, is probably what you'll recognize stuff like this from. Just so it gives it a bit more like 3D-ness and texture to it. Here you go, you can see I'm building the wheat right now and watering it so, you know, it grows quicker. There we go, let's build the teleport hub. There we go, which is looking pretty good, and you can see all the other trees have grown as well. Now what I'm building is I'm going to be building the daily offer area. So in this area there will be a daily offer, so every time I publish my island there's going to be an item which is cheaper price than normal. So say enchanted diamonds usually, I don't know, 17,000, I would be selling it for something like 14,000 or something like that, so you guys can get cheaper products. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be placing some flowers around the place just to make it look a bit nicer. But I won't have to do this the entire time, as flowers and grass and stone can naturally spawn. Now what I'm building is I'm building a little barbecue area, because why not? Who doesn't love a barbecue area? Get all those benches, barbecues, umbrellas out, literally everything to have a nice little campsite barbecue area. Then what I'm going to be doing is I'm just having a quick look through the furniture workbench, find if there's anything else I want that might make the island look even better, such as the well, which I did craft, and I will be placing that on top of the mound. So yeah, that does look a bit nicer, but now we're going to head on to the next part of the video. So yes, this is going to be the rebuilding series, and I'm going to be going through the ins and outs on how all of this will work. So as you probably remember with the previous building series, we had it so every new episode a new thing would be built, so such as the museum, or things inside the museum, or things like that. But this will not really work the same. So how it's going to work is that for the first episode, which is obviously the one you're watching right now, I'm going to be building the base plate, technically. The starter bit that I need to actually be able to kick off the island, I guess. So what will work is, well, in this video, I've built the island. And then in the next videos, there isn't going to be proper rebuilding videos. So this will be the only one. But then after that, any islands that will appear will be things such as how to build a watermelon farm, how to build a steel farm, like updated versions of them. But they won't be specific rebuilding videos, they will just be general building videos. But any islands that I do build from the how-to videos will stay on there. So say I was to build a watermelon farm, I would keep that on the island, and then that would just be a place, if you kind of get what I mean. So anything like that, I will still be doing building videos, don't worry about that. I will be adding them as extra islands, but they won't be classified as rebuilding series islands. They will just be classified as normal building island videos. But don't worry, you probably did see in my destroying island video, I did break all the 10x10 challenges. Don't worry, I will be bringing that series back very soon. I will also be rebuilding all of the 10x10 buildings like that I made, such as the avatars, the island's house, the car, things like that. I won't do a video on me rebuilding them, I will just rebuild them, and then for the next episode you will see that I have already pre-built them. Just so we know, we keep all the previous episodes before, because, well, what was the point in building them if we're just going to destroy them straight away? But yeah, if you get what I mean. So yes, this is going to be the rebuilding series. I hope you guys are going to enjoy my next island videos. At this point of recording, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. We are on 991. I guarantee we can get there by the 15th of March. I can guarantee we are getting there by the 15th of March. So please hit that subscribe button so I can trust you to be able to get us to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions on how this is going to work, stick them in the comments. I will be happily respond to you on how to do it. Or just hit me a DM on Discord and join the server and just put it in there. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.